Hi, welcome back to ShadeBX, and we're going to be talking to you guys about how to unbox and assemble your Bahama shutter.
After opening your Bahama shutter box from ShadeBX, you'll be greeted with the parts you need to assemble your Bahama shutter. First, you'll see your louvers. These are the horizontal pieces that go across your Bahama shutter, giving it that traditional Bahama shutter look. Next, you'll see your side channels. These have individually punched holes for each louver, allowing them to stay in perfect place all the time. Next, you have your bottom channel and your top header. This completes the entire frame of your Bahama shutter, giving it strength and rigidity. And lastly, your arms and your snap caps. Your arms allow you to customize your projection, and the snap caps seal up your Bahama shutter on the sides.
First, we're going to start off with our side channels as well as our mullion. Be careful when using a knife here not to scratch these side channels or any of the powder coating. Just like that, we have our two side channels and our mullion in the middle. The mullions look the same as the side channels. The side channels on the ends will just have the snap caps that came with the arms on the edges to complete them. Next, we're going to unpack the louvers. Same concept here, just be careful with the knife. We're going to unwrap them and lay them out.
Now that you've unpacked your louvers and your side channels, let's build the frame. To do so, we're going to need the top header and the bottom channel. Let's unpack it.
So the first step we're going to do is attach one of the side channels to the bottom channel. So the bottom channel is pre-drilled, which goes right into the holes that are in the side channel. So when this bottom channel goes on top, it'll seat on top, and you'll see the holes line up, and you'll put the screws right through there. That'll be the first part. An important thing to note, next up we're going to put the mullion in, which goes right in the middle of the Bahama shutter, but you want to make sure that the openings on the channels are the same direction. So the side channels and mullions look the same, but when you're installing them, you want to make sure that the cutouts are going the same direction. So if I were to flip this around, now you can see the cutouts are going different directions. So you want to make sure as you build the frame, all the cutouts are going the same direction. For the last side channel, once again, making sure that the openings are facing the same way, put it inside the bottom channel, line up the holes, and screw it together.
When installing the top header, you want to ensure that the hinge is on the right side. To ensure this, looking at your side channels and seeing the cutouts, you want to ensure that they are facing away from you when installing it. Make sure all the holes are lined up, and using the screws provided with the arms, screw them together.
Now you have your Bahama shutter frame fully assembled. The next step will be sliding in the louvers through the side to complete your Bahama shutter. Next, we're going to install just one snap cap. The easiest way to do this is starting in the center and then sliding it down. Once you get it all the way in, you may need some slight persuasion at the top, so either take a rubber mallet or the back end of a drill. Alright, after sliding the snap cap in and down, you may need some slight persuasion from a rubber mallet or the back end of a drill, and just hammering it into place gently. Next, we're going to flip the Bahama shutter frame around, and we're going to slide in the louvers through the holes on the other side, using that snap cap at the back here to act as a kind of backstop. Making sure to be extra careful when sliding in your louvers as to not scratch the powder coating surface as you slide it through these slots.
Now that your louvers are put in, let's put in the final snap cap.
Make sure that all the louvers are pushed up against the snap cap on the other side. Don't push too hard or else you push out the snap cap, but make sure they're sitting flush so that this snap cap doesn't get hung up when you slide it in. Alright, now that you have your last snap cap in, your Bahama shutter's finished. Just a reminder, be careful of these snap caps. If they're giving you some resistance, don't hesitate to take the top header off, make sure that they seat nicely, and then put the top header back on.
Be sure to check out our other videos where we teach you how to measure for a Bahama shutter as well as install your Bahama shutter.